This is a little video talking about what it's like uh, socializing when you're me. Okay, so I ran into some people who I'd met before who used to stay in the same. It's complicated. It's complicated. We used to stay in like the same place basically, and then I moved into the place next to them after being away for 2 weeks because of just changing logistics. Okay, and and I bumped into them. They were coming into their place and my old place, and I was coming into my new place, and they were like, "Okay, so that's the background. Let me take you through, the glitches I made for some reason. The first glitch, okay, this is a common one for me. I don't know why it happens, but it does. So they say a greeting, they say hi or whatever, and I hear them instantly. My fucking heart skips a beat. I don't know why. I'm just, I'm just at this point. I'm just trying to get into the door. Someone calls my name. My heart skips a beat. Don't know why. Then I turn around, like to respond to my name. I see them. These are people who I know. I mean, not that well, but I've seen them. Like I've spoken to them like maybe 4 or 5 times before, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know who they are. I just don't know who they. I'm looking at them, and my brain is just there's nothing going on in there. Usually, my brain is quite active. As soon as I'm in a situation like this, pew, nothing's going on. So I'm just sort of looking at them like, so like a good 2 seconds, sort of like one, two, and then I just sort of realized what's happening, and I suddenly go whoa hi. So that's the first glitch. Don't understand that. Could be sort of just anxiety. Why do I get anxious? I don't know. It's embarrassing, to be honest. Here's the second glitch. Well, this isn't really a glitch. I've kind of already said it, but I'm awkward basically. So like they say stuff to me, and because my brain's not really working, I can't really say that much back. So I just sort of like, yeah, basically, yeah, exactly, yeah. I don't really, like I say, my brain, the wheels have stopped working. The wheels have stopped turning. Third glitch, and this is an actual glitch. They ask me how much this new place is, and my brain is completely blank. But these people are not like they're not like my boss or something. There's no like real reason for me to be this anxious. These are just normal, nice people who I like. Brain stops working. I have no idea how much it costs. A number comes to me that vaguely sounds like it could be the right number, and I say, "Oh yeah, da 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 per week." Now let me tell you right now, that was the completely wrong fucking amount because it's actually that amount per day. So that is an incredibly cheap price that I just rolled out there. Why did I say that? I don't know, because nothing was going on in my brain. And they go, "Oh, really?" And I go, "Yeah, uh, maybe. Yeah, I think so." But that's probably because it's a single room that it's so cheap. And they go, "Oh yeah, single, yeah." Even though that still makes no sense. It's insanely cheap. And then that's basically the end of the conversation. So I just glitched out. And that shit happens to me all the time. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe they didn't think that much of it. I'm just letting you know how, from my end, I found that whole thing pretty uncomfortable. That was not an experience I would like to have again. And that shit happens every day of my life. Why? Don't know. So yeah, that's the end of the video.